Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to rank all the Christmas episodes of South Park, so let's not waste time and get into it.
Wait, what the fuck?
Alright, so how this review is going to work is I say brief synopsises / reasons for the ranking of each episode, then I'll go in and give more detail when we get to the top 3. Also, this is on a South Park scale, so South Park 6 out of 10 is like an 8 out of 10 anywhere else. It is ranked proportionally to its competition, so without further ado. The first South Park Christmas episode was Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo. I mean, it's literally a talking piece of shit. Due to the episode being made in season 1, it is a little bit worse, like production quality wise, but it is still a very solid episode from that season. The episode showcases a very modern take on cancel culture, despite it being released in 1997, with everyone throwing out any decorations that offends anyone out of the Christmas celebration. The episode isn't to throw out every Christmas celebration, but rather being soft and giving in to cancel culture will have its drawbacks. Overall, this episode is very rewatchable, but it is a lot worse than some of the episodes on this list. South Park peaked very early with this one. It's more ironed out than season 1, with a lot of the animation errors being fixed. Also, just seeing a bunch of Cartmans in a family is the greatest thing in South Park history. We will go more in depth in this episode later. This is one of my more favorite South Park Christmas episodes. I come back to watch it every year, but it is objectively worse than the other episodes on the list. So I'll try to put my bias out of the way, but there is no actual episode in this episode. It was just released to promote the Christmas album, but by God, every song is a certified banger. This episode is just really cool. It shows how the show was created by Matt and Trey using construction paper. At the end, it even shows the first ever short that started the show, Jesus vs. Frosty. It is on the weaker side due to the volume of amazing Christmas South Park episodes. There isn't a lot happening, though it is just a good Christmas short to watch. Oh my God, this episode is so good. I mean, this could be the nostalgia talking, but this is one of the best episodes in the show, period. I'll talk about it more later, so I'll keep this brief, but this is a very good episode. I have a lot to say about the A storyline later, but the B storyline with Cartman trying to fix all his wrongs before Christmas is hilarious.
If you cured cancer and AIDS next week, you would still owe 2 presents.
Yeah, this episode is amazing and super quotable. I mean, I just love saying, there's only one road in Canada. And be sure to watch out for Scott, he's a dick.
And remember to watch out for Scott, he's a dick.
And overall, the storyline's pretty strong, with Ike being taken back by his original parents, and Saddam Hussein being behind it all. Nah, genuinely, like, what the f*** is this episode? I get brain aneurysms thinking about how hard of a 180 this took. All things considered, it is a very strong episode, but it does scare that ever-living shit out. Bro, did you see PewDiePie? Bro, no way, it's PewDiePie. Bro, there's PewDiePie. Nah, but for real, after a 10-season hiatus from Christmas episodes, South Park comes in and drops this absolute banger of an episode. Compared to its lineup in the season, it is a very solid episode, but compared to the rest of Christmas episode, it is lower on the list. Commentary storyline is just so weird and amazing, and I love it so much. Just so utterly South Park. This one is definitely a better newer season episode, with the Amazon storyline being amazing, but compared to all the rest of the Christmas episodes, it is placed a little lower. Reminder, 6 out of 10 on this scale still means it's very solid, but compared to the other shows, it is not as good. I don't know, it's just more of a typical newer season episode. I mean, there's no like, it doesn't really feel like a classic South Park Christmas episode. There's no like big adventure, it's just another weird story, but those are really solid. Alright, here we go, top 3 time. This number 3 spot was very hard to place, but it goes to Merry Christmas Charlie Manson. Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman go to see Eric Cartman's family, which is just a family of Cartmans. And while there, Eric Cartman's uncle breaks out of prison. He brings Charlie Manson with him, and the boys teach him the true meaning of Christmas. This episode is just very funny and rewatchable, so that's why it gets the number 3 spot on my list. The number 2 spot on my list goes to, and it's very painful to say it, Season 8's Woodland Critter Christmas. God, this is just such a hard watch, but it is so great. Nothing in the BO2 lobbies I grew up in prepared me for this. I couldn't explain this episode if I tried, so honestly you guys just need to go see it for yourselves. It is worth a watch, but it is very hard to watch.
Wrong! Try again, dumbass!
Number 1 goes to, drumroll please. Keeping track of the counter, you already know. Season 6's Red Sleigh Down. In this episode, Eric Cartman tries to make up for all the bad he's done over the year and tries to score one big nice. His grand idea is to bring Christmas to Iraq. This goes about as good as you'd expect it to be, with Santa getting shot down. Jesus eventually rescues Santa and they is saved.
Santa!
No witnesses?
One 1 and 2 on this list are very interchangeable, and most people would have Woodland Critter Christmas, but what gives Red Sleigh Down the win to me is the rewatchability of it. If I watch Woodland Critter Christmas more than 2 times a month, my eyes will literally bleed. Red Sleigh Down is just one of the funniest episodes in the entire show, and in my opinion, deserves this #1 spot.
Yay, look upon me and know me. My children, you should know something. I'm packing. Let's go!
So what'd you think of the list? Feel free to comment down below to tell me how stupid my picks are, because that helps push the video in the algorithm. Don't forget to like and subscribe, every little bit helps because I'm a small channel. Thanks for watching the video if it ever gets posted.